It was a Thanksgiving at the Murrows in Kiowa. The multifarious convergence of family on this day would alter each year, the annual location hosted on a yearly family residence rotation. The Wilson family in attendance. Not surprising, the decorative meal was traditional. A turkey with all the trimmings, inclusive with a baked ham. Attesting to Bud Murrow, the patriarch of the Kiowa family, having a diversity about eating any form of poultry. The Murrows, Bud, and Helen and their immediate family assembling with the vestiges of the Roth Endowment and its apostolic church heritage for this celebrated day. Gary enlisting the church's doctrine that Thanksgiving was a day of acclamation for the Lord's relevance and blessings. A proclamation for families to assemble and acknowledge their fellowship with the Lord. And in doing so giving testimonial of his residency. Included in the gathering from Kiowa was Jen's sister Lynn, and husband Sean Johnson, their 2 daughters, and adhering from Iola, Kansas, was older sister Gail, husband Steve Robb and their children, Todd and Jeanette from a previous marriage, and Shauna, Steve, and Gail's young sibling. Others in attendance included Uncle Raymond Roth, a minister of the Apostolic Christian Church, and his wife Laverne. Also from Kiowa, Jen's Uncle Charles Terry and Aunt Esther. Visiting from Metamora, Illinois, Uncle Melvin Wayneth, a direct descendant of Benedict Wayneth, the 1847 founder of America's first apostolic Christian church, and his wife, Jen's Aunt Leona, better known as Noni. The congenial patronage making for a covenant of like-minded ancestry, all having at one time partaken in the vestiges of agriculture, save of course the younger generation. The regalement of comestible was capacious, a buffet line in the kitchen, enabling the abundance to be presented. The adult recipients acquired seating at the 2 extended provisional dining room tables, with the exception of Lynn and Sean, because of a lack of space, their presence residing with the children. Lynn remarking that someday she would be able to sit at the adults' table. The meal completed, the children relegated to adorn the basement, engaging in playful exercise. The women, once the kitchen duties were fulfilled, occupied the breakfast alcove adjoining the kitchen in a chronicle of conversation. The husbandry assembling in the living room, finding complacency in a chair, revealing little interest in the annual Thanksgiving Day bastion of the National Football League, the Dallas Cowboys, their opponent the Chicago Bears. Soon after being seated before the television, the first quarter of the game having expired, Gary discovering he was attentively alone in one respect, save for Uncle Raymond. The adjoining living room chairs were occupied, but without a remnant of alertness. The stoutly male members of the family, including Sean the youngest, all journeying into the slumberland of naught, a rhythmic protrusion better known as snoring penetrating the aura as they dozed. The traditional football game in conclusion, the Cowboys winning 10-9, the Murrow family Thanksgiving also in conclusion. Gary finding his presence auspicious, accomplishing an inspiring family acquaintance, experiencing the bonding of kinship, a representative model of continuity from a bygone era, realizing in many households the garnering of family was seldom found. The Murrow Thanksgiving, a banquet of like-minded serenity, displacing the facades of worldly vanity, a presence worthy of everlasting memory.